episode 7 of Between Two Pancakes. I'm hoping the audio picks up over the sound of the bubbling jacuzzi. I didn't think it would do it justice to have a hot tub without some bubbles. Apologize for the extra background noise. Today is Wednesday, coming at you a couple days late. It's been a busy week. I'm pretty tired. Thanks for bearing with me. Last week was my first week with Christo. Fartleks workout on Tuesday, 7 by 3 minutes on, 2 minutes off. Hit about 5:10 per mile for the on effort. After the fact, Christo told me he wanted me closer to 5-minute pace. Keeps on pushing me. I love it. Second workout, 12 by 75 second hill. The weekend featured a marathon in lovely Phoenix, Arizona, the Rock and Roll Marathon. It went very well. I ended up running 135 miles last week. This week I get to recover a little bit. One lighter workout tomorrow, 7 by 5 minutes on at tempo effort, 2 minutes off, and then 2 long runs over the weekend. I can't believe it's only Wednesday because I am very drained, mostly to do with sleep and not with any physical fatigue. Need to prioritize sleep tonight. We are in very good spirit. Fitness is really coming along. Christo training is certainly making a difference. I've got a hot tub to get to, pork chops to cook tonight. We could make this Between the Pork Chops episode. We also have a conversation with Christo. So without further ado, let's get to those. I'll catch you all later. All right. Start recording. Full screen. Boom.
There you go. Look at that. Hawaii. So pretty. Today we're enjoying a new take on the traditional pancake. I took the best part of frosted mini wheats, crumbs at the end, added some chocolate chips, put it right into the pancakes.
That's got to be really sugary. So speaking of that marathon, It looks like you went out a little quicker than the 5:30s we talked about. And then it looks like you were feeling good. And a little after 16, 17, you started putting down the hammer and went for it.
Yeah. Had one low point around mile 6 where I was ready to drop off. I was just like, geez, this feels really fast. Around 16, the pace was starting to slow a little, and I thought I could just be competitive or I can try to go for a good time. Thought I had to run 5:20s to break 2:21, and I swear the clock said 58 or 57. Results said 2:21:02. Then they updated it to 01. Then the official results 00. And then that night I got a text and they were like, no, it's 59. I was like, in one day I went from a 2:22 marathoner to 2:21 to 2:20.
And of course, I take full credit for all of those drops, including that last one to put you under 2:21.
Recovery-wise, I ran slowly yesterday, but no pain. And when I woke up this morning, I don't know why it felt so good, but I was running like 6-minute pace the whole time.
So I did see you did your run on Monday all at once. I was kind of looking to break that up so that it would help your body start processing the marathon at 2 different points rather than just one long run altogether.
You might have to go to just audio.
Okay. Just putting 3 hours between your runs is not a great idea. It's much better just to do it all at once like you did. So that was a good choice. If you can't put 5 to 6 hours between the runs, then your likelihood of injury is just as high as if you did it all at once. And you get much more benefit out of doing the run all at once rather than splitting it up and doing it in 2 different segments. So in that situation, yeah, that's a good choice.
So yeah, legs are, they're not perfect, but certainly not feeling a ton of thrash. So ready to get back after it.
Okay, so then let's look at another run today. And we'll just have more doubles throughout the week to get you back up into that 110, 120 range by the end of the week. And then 2 long runs on the weekend will obviously help with that as well.
Yep.
So if you're feeling good, what we're going to do, a light workout on Thursday. That gives you a day off from workout or long run on Friday. What I'm trying to avoid is going workout, long run. If you start feeling heavy or something, sometimes it takes a day or 2 before you really start feeling the race. Just go ahead and swap Thursday with Friday and let me know, and that'll be fine.
Okay. Do you have an idea of what that workout's going to look like?
It's going to be a fartlek, but we're not going to run the on portions at normal fartlek effort. We're going to run them at tempo run pace. Something like 5 on, 2 off, times maybe 6. I want to think about it a little more. But the on portions aren't going to be absolutely hammering it and going after it like you would on a fartlek. I would want you to run it more like a tempo. My definition of tempo, lactate threshold run. Imagine you were doing a 40-minute lactate threshold run where you want to make sure that you are not building up lactic acid in your legs at a rate greater than your body can process it, so you're below your lactate threshold, that's the type of effort and pace I want to see. And this is just because we're shaking out and we're getting the legs ready to do some real work again next week.
And what about for the weekend then?
What we want to do is go back to what we did before and have one faster long run on the first day, and then follow that up with your ultra type long run on the second day, where you go up into the mountains, you get a lot of elevation climb. One thing that stood out to me when you were telling me about the marathon is you said that the pace felt really fast, but you weren't tired. And I think a reason for that would be you've got a big aerobic base from all of your ultra running plus being at altitude. The thing that you're missing right now is the turnover in your legs. That is going to be a little more difficult to get at altitude, just because you are going to run in breathing issues at altitude that you can't go as fast as you would at sea level, which is fine. That gives you a whole nother benefit to the race. But there are times when we need to get your legs used to running and turning over at 5:05 pace, so that won't feel fast when you're in the marathon.
How are you feeling about where we are?
You just ran a minute and a half-ish PR. You're 2 minutes and change away from where you need to be. Of course, that makes me feel good because I know you're in shape going into the cycle. I'll take credit for it all day long. But I know that me coaching you for 2 weeks did not make a huge difference. I would like to say that I controlled your training going into the race, so it gave you a better chance at that race. But the build-up, the fitness that was there, obviously me coaching you for 2 weeks did not make a huge impact on that. You had done that on your own. So what I want to do from there is build on that, fine tune it, because you've already got a great base there. All we need to do is give you another solid training cycle to build on that, and you should be ready to drop more time off of your marathon PR. Now, is it going to be 2 minutes? I can't tell you that. I'm going to try and put you in the best position you can be in, but life comes up. Who knows what's going to happen in the next couple months? We'll see. You've got a great chance at hitting the Olympic qualifying time, and we're just going to have to see how it goes step by step. So I will be talking with you next Monday to see how the shakeout workout went, the 2 long runs, and then we'll discuss the week upcoming.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I got yelled at for drinking almost the whole liter of beer last night. Jenny barely got any.
Oh, one full liter. You crazy animal.
Wait. This is the what's the symbol, Jenny? I don't know. It's something in Hawaii. This is how you say goodbye and stuff.
Get out of here. Good talking to you.
Well, though. See ya.
Peace.